GMX. GMX is one of the leading dexes for perpetuals trading. Now, this is an obvious massive growth sector in crypto, especially now we're seeing institutions flocking into the markets. We are going to see more and more futures, perpetuals, and everything alike getting into the markets, and decentralized protocols are ones that are going to have significant growth, especially after the fallout that we've seen over the last few years with centralized. I'll get into all of that in a second, but before I do, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel, and in the videos I showed myself buying up all of these coins. I expected they were going to make me a ton of cash, and you can see what these coins were worth when I recorded my videos, as well as the highs that all these coins hit in under a year and a half, and what your profits would have been if you'd have put $100 into these coins when I released the vids, and then sat on the coins for about 16, 17 months and then sold them. If you'd have done that for all 26, your total profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand, which is not too bad. Now, I sold these, but I share the coins that I own on my website, copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think is going to make me a lot of cash, I jump onto the site, tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits that I think it can have, and the percentage of my money I'm going to put in. Members can copy along exactly, which means they make the exact same profit as me, but they don't have to do any work at all, which is why we have thousands of members on the site. It's because they're making great money in crypto, but they don't have to know or understand anything about crypto. And if you want to see what the members have made, that is on the site. You can also see what I've said in the past. All of that is public record as well. It's all on the history of this channel. We are in a bull cycle right now. If you do not have your portfolio prepared or sorted, and you're looking at waiting 3 or 4 months, it's going to be too late, and the profits are going to have been missed. If you go onto copymycrypto.com and join up, you'll be able to see what coins I hold and simply copy along. So check out the site, guys. So GMX. GMX is a DEX for trading perpetual cryptos. As I said, they offer up to 50x leverage on cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum. They launched in September of 2021. They were originally called Gambit Exchange. They've done over $130 billion in trading volume. They have over 283,000 users, making it the leading derivatives DEX on Arbitrum and Avalanche. Now, GMX runs on the Arbitrum and Avalanche blockchain, but these ecosystems are connected to the exchange via Synapse, which is the cross-chain bridge. Now, the founding team is anonymous. However, the lead developer is likely this person on Twitter. This is one of those where I'm not a huge fan of anonymous teams, but we are in a very different situation these days from, when I entered the markets in 2016 and 17, when every team was open and doxed. Now we're not in that sort of situation. So if it's an anonymous team, but it has been, the project has been established, up and running for a couple of years, there's never been an issue, then that is something where you can feel pretty safe and secure. Now, they use an automated market model, like Uniswap does. They operate a multi-asset liquidity pool, which involves ETH, Bitcoin, Link, Uni, USDC, USDT, DAI, and Frax, although that has widened since then. The ecosystem is based on 2 tokens, GLP and GMX. GLP is the token to help supply liquidity. The GLP price reflects the value of all GMX assets, which are listed for trading on the exchange, and GMX is the utility and governance token. Now, what we have seen over the past few years has been interesting with regards to projects like Celsius, like BlockFi, like FTX. We saw a lot of these projects die a death. And there was also a mass case of fraud with some of these. Criminal charges are currently, been filed against a number of the individuals involved. Trials have happened for some of the individuals involved, and that will always leave a bad taste in the mouth of the people that were burnt by that, the retail customers themselves. many of whom will turn to your Uniswaps and your pancake swaps and whatever, right? The people that were traders, day traders, and are going to be more likely to use all of the decentralized platforms, and experienced traders often trade futures. They often want perpetual markets. They want to implement leverage. And when you're in control of all your money, I think that's going to be the option that most people want to take this day and age. As a result, there's going to be some serious growth in decentralized perpetuals markets. Perpetuals markets overall are going to have significant growth. In the traditional finance realm, the perpetual markets trade for about $2 quadrillion a year. Now, we're nowhere close to that in the crypto market. We also won't ever get to that sort of level, I don't think. But percentage-wise, the perpetuals markets in crypto is not where it should be if it was to correlate with the perpetuals markets of traditional markets. So we're going to see growth here. We already have seen it in many ways because your Binances, your KuCoins, your BitGets, your every central Bybits, all these ThemeX, all these centralized exchanges have huge growth. Have had huge growth in perpetuals markets. And the problem is look, every single time an exchange goes down, and we will see exchanges go down, if you think they won't, you are crazy. Because some will all of a sudden lose volume. Some will get hacked. We may have other CEOs that commit fraud. We honestly can't predict. But historically, we have had so many different iterations of centralized exchanges going down that when those things happen, the decentralized markets will have a pump off the back of that news, and there has to be almost an expectation that one of these places will go down sooner or later. Now, when you factor in the net growth that perpetuals markets have to have, when you factor in the historical record of centralized exchanges dying on their arse, all of these things, hand in hand, mean that we should see a decentralized perpetuals market such as GMX pump quite goddamn nicely in the upcoming bull cycle, or in this bull cycle. Now, it's not going to get exchange listing bounce because it's already on Binance. It could, in theory, get one if it landed on Coinbase. I think it's probably unlikely that we'll see that land on Coinbase, but if it did, obviously we'd have a huge bump. But already, it is not that, it's $46. I would, again, be looking at this as a market cap of around $2 billion, give or take. To hit that market cap, it has to hit around $200. Not a little more than that, but I think $200 is probably a fair target. And to be honest, it's got a tiny circulating supply as well, which bodes well. If it does get to $200, by the way, then it gets very, very interesting because its all-time high was $217. It's not that far from price discovery mode. If it can just break above that level, this could go to $300, $400, $500 in theory. But I think as an initial target, $200 makes total sense with the net growth of perpetuals markets for crypto, with the probability that one centralized exchange or interest-based, account-based exchange is going to go down, you'll see a decentralized pump. So GMX, I think, has a real strong shot of $200. Wouldn't shock me to see it doing more, especially if a Coinbase listing occurred as well, although I do think that's improbable at this moment in time. But yeah, when you see the net growth of DYDX, when we see the net growth of the decentralized exchanges across the board over the past couple of years, perpetuals markets are due that growth as well, although obviously many of these offer perpetuals now, but perpetual specific one like GMX should do very well. But let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think it could hit $1,000, or do you not even think it's going to hit 200? Let me know in the comments down below. So tell me where you lie in the landscape of what price it can hit. Guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this coming bull cycle, you can. All you have to do is head over to copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share with my members the coins that I own. What this means is that the members literally can copy along to my portfolio and make the same profits I do. The reason that we have thousands of members on the site is they've made great money in crypto. If you want to see what they've made, that is on the site. And the benefit for all of the members is they don't have to do any work. They don't have to know what's happening in the markets. They don't have to understand crypto tech. They can just copy along. If you want to see what I've said in the past, that's on the site as well. We are in a bull cycle. The halving is in a couple of weeks. If you do not have your portfolio sorted yet, now is the time. If you wait 5 months, you're going to have waited far, far too long and missed a lot of profits. So check out copymycrypto.com because it can help you with that. And that's it from me, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.